She avoids eye contact. She keeps her distance. She acts like you're just another guy in the room. But is she really uninterested? Or is she secretly hoping you'll chase her? Sometimes attraction isn't expressed through obvious signals. Instead, it's hidden behind subtle behaviors that send mixed messages. If you're unsure whether she genuinely doesn't care, or if she's just pretending, here are 10 revealing signs that could uncover her true feelings. 1. The hot and cold act. One moment, she's all smiles, laughing at your jokes and showing interest in what you're saying. The next, she's distant, barely responding to your presence and acting as if she doesn't care at all. This emotional roller coaster isn't random. It's often a subconscious defense mechanism. She might be testing the waters, trying to figure out how much you actually care. She might enjoy your attention but fear looking too eager. Or she could be battling her own feelings, unsure if she wants to fully show them. If her attitude toward you shifts unpredictably, she might not be playing it cool. She might just be playing it safe. 2. The glance game. She acts indifferent, but every now and then, you catch her stealing quick glances in your direction. The moment you make eye contact, she looks away as if nothing happened. But then, a few minutes later, she does it again. Eye contact is one of the strongest indicators of attraction. Even if she tries to suppress her feelings, her subconscious might still be drawn to you. If you keep catching her looking at you, especially if she quickly looks away when you notice, it's a sign that she's more interested than she's letting on. 3. The jealousy game. She says she doesn't care about you, but when you mention another girl or spend time talking to someone else, she suddenly seems annoyed or distant. Maybe she starts flirting with another guy, laughing a little too much at his jokes. Or perhaps she casually brings up other guys in conversation just to gauge your reaction. Jealousy is a strong emotional response, and if she's feeling it, even in small doses, it suggests she cares more than she's letting on. She might not openly admit she likes you, but if she subtly tries to get your attention when you're focused on someone else, she's definitely keeping an eye on you. 4. The ignoring game. At times, it feels like she's completely tuned you out. She takes forever to respond to messages. She barely acknowledges you in group settings. She acts as if you don't exist. But then, just when you start to lose interest, she suddenly interacts with you again. If she were truly uninterested, she wouldn't care at all. But if she's actively avoiding interaction, yet still reacts in small ways, like suddenly appearing in your social media notifications or responding when you least expect it, she might be playing the ignoring game as a way to maintain control over the situation. 5. The social butterfly act. She never seems to be alone. Whether she's in a group of friends, laughing and chatting, or constantly surrounded by people, she makes sure she's not easily approachable. She's not ignoring you, but she's also not making it easy for you to initiate a one-on-one conversation. This could be a strategy to make you work for her attention. She might be hoping you'll notice her shining in the crowd while still keeping enough distance to avoid looking obvious. The key here is whether she still finds subtle ways to acknowledge your presence, even if she doesn't directly talk to you. 6. The oops moment. Ever noticed how she accidentally bumps into you or finds little excuses to be near you? Maybe she reaches for something at the same time as you, causing your hands to touch. Or perhaps she drops something near you and waits for you to notice. These small physical interactions might not be accidental at all. When a girl likes someone but doesn't want to admit it, she might create these little oops moments as a way to get closer without making it too obvious. If these moments seem to happen too often to be coincidences, she might be looking for ways to bridge the gap. 7. The teasing technique. She pokes fun at you, mimics the way you say things, or playfully challenges you. While it might seem like she's just messing with you, teasing is actually a classic flirting move. When someone likes you but wants to keep things light, they often use humor and playful jabs as a way to interact without being too vulnerable. If she enjoys making fun of you but does it with a smile, laughs at your reactions, or seems to get a little flustered when you tease her back, She's likely using teasing as a way to connect. 8. The "I'm busy" excuse. Every time you try to make plans, she's conveniently busy. She has work, a family event, a last-minute errand. There's always something keeping her from hanging out. At first glance, this seems like a clear sign of disinterest. But pay attention to how she responds after turning you down. If she truly wasn't interested, she wouldn't bother keeping the conversation going. But if she apologizes, explains why she can't make it, or even suggests another time, even if she never follows through, she might be conflicted about how much she wants to show her interest. Some people avoid one-on-one hangouts because they fear getting too emotionally invested, especially if they're unsure about their own feelings. 9. Subtle flirting. Instead of overtly flirting, she keeps it low-key. She doesn't throw herself at you, but she might play with her hair when you're talking, lean in just a little closer than necessary, or give you those small, fleeting smiles that make you second-guess whether she's flirting or just being polite. Sometimes, less is more. If her touches are light and seemingly unintentional, if she lingers just a little too long in conversation, or if she finds small ways to connect without being obvious, she might be keeping her attraction under wraps while still hoping you'll notice. 10. The vulnerable moment. After all the games, teasing, and mixed signals, there comes a moment where her guard slips. Maybe she shares something personal, opens up about a fear or insecurity, or lets you see a softer side of her that she usually keeps hidden. These moments are important because they reveal a side of her that she doesn't show to just anyone. If she suddenly lets her vulnerability shine through, even for just a brief moment, it means she feels comfortable enough around you to drop the act, even if only for a second. Attraction isn't always straightforward. Some girls openly express their feelings, while others play it safe by sending mixed signals. The key to figuring out if she's secretly interested is to look for patterns. If she shows one or two of these behaviors occasionally, it might not mean much. But if you notice multiple signs happening consistently, chances are she's into you but trying not to make it obvious. Have you ever experienced any of these behaviors from someone? Let's talk about it in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more dating and relationship advice.